you ever stopped and thought, man, I'm looking old, and how did that happen so quickly? That's what country Queenslanders Neil and Julie are feeling. They've been out to pasture for so long, they've forgotten what it's like to look their age. So, can we help them? Well, our two teams of experts are willing to give it a try. Welcome to 10 Years Younger in 10 days.
We're in such a beautiful area of the Gold Coast. We love our animals and the horses. You know, it's just sort of bred in you, I think. Neil and I met at a game of tennis. We have been married now about 26 years and we have two wonderful daughters. Kira's 18 and Tiana's 22.
I'm definitely a country boy at heart. I travel away to work up in central Queensland in the mining industry. I fix all the big heavy machinery.
We do think I have aged. Maybe look in the mirror one day and go, yeah, we're sort of getting a bit older. I mean, you don't actually realise it at the time and it just sort of creeps upon you.
We buy our mum plenty of wrinkle creams, too much.
Dad's been known to actually wear shirts inside out and stuff like that.
He likes to wear his pants up really high with a nice belt and likes a comb-over hairstyle.
But we'll normally tease him about his physical appearance or something like that, you know, his Buddha belly or something.
I really have seen Neil age that little bit more over the last 5 years.
I probably do get ganged up a bit on because I'm the only male, but I suppose I'm the ugly one out of the whole lot. I probably did have to have major face reconstruction to look like a normal person. I suppose the grey hair, I never used to really worry about it and I wouldn't have really noticed it. I definitely would have aged as far as that goes.
Cut right around.
You know me, you do it and I just whinge later.
It seems our country couple are ripe for a change. But do the public think Neil and Julie are really that bad?
Her teeth are a bit yellow, a little bit old looking.
It looks disgraceful. Very much over the hill.
She would be about 52.
Time to face the music. So why are you two here?
I think you'll have to ask Julie that one.
Okay, yeah, it's all my fault.
Is it?
It is, yeah. Oh, well, along with our girls as well, there was a large bit of encouragement there.
I wasn't keen on it at all, refused point blank, but they eventually talked me into it.
Yeah, we talked him into it.
So the girls kind of ganged up when you were little, did they?
Yes, they did, yes.
What was it like being out in the box today?
I thought it was a little bit humiliating. I was a bit, yeah.
I felt a little bit like that.
Do you want to have a look and see what they said?
No, not really.
I think she's similar to my mum, so I think probably about 64, 65.
I think he's about 63.
I wouldn't wear a skirt like that. 51.
She doesn't have your legs, though.
I think her age is about 61.
I'm going to cry, I think.
Beer gut's pretty prominent in that shirt. Is completely out of place. I think that man's 62.
I think her age might be around about 62.
Oh, geez, lucky we did come on the show then, isn't it?
Neil, on average, the public thought your age was 59. What is your real age?
52.
Okay. Julie, on average, the public guessed your age as being 55. Okay, so it's not quite as bad as you thought it was going to be. What is your real age?
I'm 49.
Okay. The good news is we've got two teams of experts who are going to take you and make you hopefully look 10 years younger. Does that sound good?
It does, yeah. All right.
That sounds good.
Now, the thing is, of course, you've got each other. However, we're going to split you up. So from this point on, you won't have any contact and you won't get to see each other.
Really?
And you won't be able to communicate with each other.
Oh, really?
How do you feel about that, Neil?
It's not going to be much of a holiday, is it? Yeah, no, we were looking forward to doing something together. Yeah. That'll be a bit tough.
Okay. Wish each other luck.
Good luck.
Time starts now. Getting together to give Julie a helping hand are hairstylist Troy Thompson, fashion expert Jane Johnston, and leading male groomer Will Fennell.
So guys, this is Julie. What do you think, Troy? Do you like the blonde? You know what? I think the blonde hair is aging. I want to show Julie how to make a blonde look more youthful. The length, it's all right. I'm not a big fan of it. It looks a bit dehydrated, so we need to do some work on this. Jane?
I want to talk to Julie about body shape and giving her the tricks on how to dress her body shape.
I think also your skin is really pulling you down. It's crepey. We need to lift it up. We need to rejuvenate, especially around the eyes and the lip area. For sure. For sure. What do you think of the teeth? Let's have a look, Julie. You know what? We've got to get those teeth done. Because you have a beautiful smile. So guys, what do you think? 10 years?
I think so, yeah.
I think we could be a winner this one. I'm excited. We can do this one, totally.
Yeah.
Julie's team is excited. They reckon they're onto a sure winner this time. But is Team Neil out to prove that they can win the age race? And ready and raring to take years off Neil are hairstylist Julianne McGuigan, fashion guru Ken Thompson and beauty expert Kathy Savage.
Neil to me looks like the sort of guy that hasn't dabbled with accessorising. This week, we're gonna do it. Kathy?
I'd like to deal with your skin straight away because it looks a bit tired and I'm just wondering if you've ever used moisturiser.
Nope. Not a drop in its life.
Right, we're going to go hardcore straight away and use some new skin technology to really bring your skin age down.
Oh, great.
I think that'll work.
I think it will too because he's a good-looking guy.
Great cheekbones.
Yeah.
I think what I'd like to do is just do a technique that integrates his natural colour so it's not so obvious, he doesn't get such a strong regrowth, and obviously just take a little bit shorter and sharper and cleaner.
10 years, definitely.
10 years for sure.
The change is going to be massive.
Both Julie and Neil are reeling from what they've just heard.
I am a bit shocked, yeah. Oh, I thought I was all right, apart from did look a bit grey, but people reckon I look 60. Jeez.
It was a little bit sort of humiliating in that sense.
Hello, how are you?
You just sort of think, wow, you know, you have aged.
Julie and the girls, I am really doing it just for them. I honestly wouldn't have dreamt of doing it for myself. Never in a fit.
It's such a image sort of world these days, and image does count. And if you can turn the clock back, why not?
I'll give it a go, yeah. I'll obviously look better, won't I? So they'll be happy about that. They're the ones that have got to look at me.
Coming up, all dressed up and nowhere to hide.
Oh no, not the scarf.
While Julie gets off to a very shaky start.
We can't give her the primary antidote to the whole situation, you know?
Two competing teams of makeover experts have just 10 days to completely transform country couple Julie and Neil. After years of not caring for her complexion, Julie's now determined to regain her youthful looks, but it definitely won't be plain sailing. Julie's worried that a lifetime spent in the Queensland sun has done her skin no favours.
I probably do think I have aged somewhat. You just sort of maybe look in the mirror one day and go, it's the telltale signs. The wrinkles around my eyes, I feel that have got a lot deeper and a lot more noticeable. Yeah, it's just that stage of life.
Hi, Julie. Hi, I'm Warwick Nettle. Pleased to meet you. Have a seat, Julie.
It's day one, and Dr. Nettle suggests a brow lift as the first step to help erase those obvious signs of ageing.
You're more than welcome. So look, let's come this way and let's get to work.
Thank you.
This has some local anaesthetic in it that lasts about 6 hours.
Oh, okay.
So you shouldn't feel anything too much later on.
I'm just a little bit cold, is that okay?
Yeah, what we can put a blanket on you to make you feel a lot warmer.
Thank you.
No problem.
But things don't start out as planned.
She had a reaction to adrenaline, which is one of the things which is in the local anaesthetic, which makes the blood vessels constrict. Some people get it and some people don't. Just makes you shaky.
I know, it's just uncomfortable.
Yep. Normally, with that sort of thing, you can give people Valium to just make them a bit more calm. You have had Valium before, have you?
No, I haven't. I don't want it. It's an awful feeling.
So we can't give her the primary antidote to the whole situation, you know?
It's literally a shaky start for Julie, and the next few minutes will determine whether it becomes a major setback.
So what I want you to do, we want to run until you feel really puffed and you feel like, whew, I got myself a workout, but I don't really want to overdo it.
Neil works 12 hours a day in a stressful environment in the mines. He has no time or motivation for exercise.
So after the 12 hours, how would you normally feel?
I'd feel pretty worn out and just want to sit down and get off my legs. I'd like to have a beer and I'd probably have a couple of smokes to unwind after work.
My point here today is actually to find out the habits you have. And, you know, you're going to look 10 years younger in the next 10 days. After these 10 days, I want you to be able to have a system where you can maintain that youth and you can keep going for the next, 10, 20, 30 years. But let's get up and we're moving along.
Oh, this is going to be hard.
Yeah, just take it in a good pace. I do want them to be able to de-stress, but I want to try to get rid of the beers, get rid of smokes and put some good exercise in.
Andreas suggests starting with a 10-minute run and increasing it by 2 minutes each day.
The main thing is not overdo it.
And instead of beer or cigarettes afterwards, Andreas recommends a few stretches.
That's it, you got it, perfect.
I sort of enjoyed that. I think I will end up getting a bit of fitness out of it, you know. You deal with stress a bit better and I think it's just another option to use that rather than to go for a beer or a smoke.
While Neil embraces his new fitness plan, across town things aren't going quite as well for Julie.
You are right up one end of the scale. Like you're one in 200,000 to 300,000 who would get this sort of effect.
Yeah.
Although Julie had a mild reaction to the local anaesthetic, Dr. Nettle decides it's perfectly safe to continue with the procedure.
She had a combination of the adrenaline effect and also I think she's a highly anxious person. If you need to shake, you just shake. There's no problems from our point of view. So, Julie, if you feel this, you just let me know, okay?
Yeah.
But you shouldn't at this stage.
And then you'll just...
Should be pretty numb.
Yeah.
No problems.
I didn't know that was happening.
You right there?
Can that be enough now? It's really pulling.
Nearly finished this one.
Okay, good.
You're
I'll
right.
just put my
Julie,
blanket.
Julie, just relax.
Sorry.
Take it easy.
Julie's rare reaction finally passes and the brow lift surgery is complete.
That's all the stitching done. Let's have you sitting up. That's the way, all over. And just turning around this way, Julie. Would you like to have a look in the mirror?
Yes.
There you go. She'll look very, very good in about a week when those stitches come out. It will be a very nice result.
It's done exactly what you said. It's just lifted the whole brow. Immediately you could sort of see the result. Wider eyes and the brow was really lifted, so you got to sort of have a little bit of pain to get these things.
It might be a little painful for Julie, but Neil's next visit could be just as hard. It's day 2 and he's off to meet stylist Ken Thompson for a fashion revamp.
Welcome.
How you going, Ken?
Feeling good?
Sonia, we meet again?
Yeah.
Now, we're going to get you into 3 fantastic outfits today and then add a little tweak to each one just to make them modern and amazing. It's a beautiful day for fashion, Sonia.
I just hope he likes it, Ken. Woo! Look at you.
This is a good-looking chap in a damn fine outfit, Sonia.
Yeah, I like it.
And you know the only thing that's going to tweak it up? I just happen to have them here.
Ah.
It's the scarf.
Oh no, not the scarf.
And It's as easy as that. And Sonia, do not worry. Over your beautiful blonde locks, I present you with a divine scarf.
Gorgeous.
Join the club, Sonia.
Thanks, Neil.
And now, welcome to Scarf School. Ding dong. See, look at the smile.
I think I'm getting the idea.
It's a scarf for every occasion. We need to add something else, which is really going to make the outfit.
I think Neil was hoping you'd be subtracting, not adding, Ken.
Oh, you're not wrong there.
It's the courier bag. It's the man bag for Neil. Let me crown you.
You're not going to do that to me, are you?
Here we go, Neil.
I love a courier bag or a satchel. I think it's a really cool look on a man, and they're very practical because you can put your wallet, your phone, your keys, your lunch, your newspaper, your scarves, everything you need
Your sunnies.
in the bag.
Now, Neil, if you can do one more thing for me, I'd like you to lift your pant leg slightly.
Okay.
Rule of thumb, this always happens. Australian men always match the colour of their sock to their shoe. Wrong! The sock always gets matched to the fabric of the pant. If Neil's wearing a black pant, the sock stays black.
Right.
There is one exception to this rule, and that is when
You live on the Gold Coast. And you wear those colour shoes.
Thongs.
So, Neil, what we've learned today, scarves can be fun, bags can be practical, yet still manly, and always match your sock to your pant. And if you accessorise properly, you can actually become a new person.
Coming up, Julie gets some fashion for her figure,
Your figure type is an hourglass.
while Neil gets a little bit too much information.
It's made from a bacteria,
I wish you hadn't told me that.
For Neil and Julie, the start of this 10-day makeover has seen a lot happen in a short space of time.
Is it bleeding much?
No, hardly at all.
Julie hasn't found the first few days easy going. So how will she fare with a reality check at the dentist? It's day 3 and Julie's off to see Dr. Carr with high expectations. She's hoping he might be able to make her discoloured teeth white again.
I'm very excited because I feel like it's something different that I've never approached before.
So yeah, just give me a normal smile. That is not a smile. Smile more.
Julie feels that she's got plenty to hide.
As I've got older, I have a few little chips in my front teeth. I feel like a little bit conscious because it tends to take away your smile.
Okay, open. When did you last go to the dentist?
It was probably too long ago.
Her teeth have had a hard life. Interesting. A lot of grinding, a lot of enamels worn away, and a lot of smoking. Yeah, you really have done a lot of damage. She's worn through the enamel, and the enamel's all worn off on the very edge, then all the stains can get into the dentine, which is quite porous. We're removing all this discoloured decay that's here. And underneath, the teeth are quite a good colour.
All that grinding has changed the shape of Julie's teeth, leaving them flat and without definition.
When you chisel them off very flat like that, it's very ageing. So by softening them, it makes you look younger.
By day 10, Julie will have 4 new veneers and her teeth will be bleached bright white.
So we're going to actually prepare them for veneers, and she'll look amazing.
So Neil, I'm going to actually start at the top of the head and work my way down to the bottom.
The plan today for Neil is fillers and then Botox, which will help relax the muscles in the face and take away those frown lines and wrinkles.
It's made from a bacteria, the same way we make penicillin from a
wish you hadn't
mould.
told me that. So is there any chance that, like after you have this, you'll look worse than before?
No.
I never thought that I would ever be in this situation, sitting here, getting needles and that in my face, or Botox or whatever. I just never would have imagined it would be me.
Neil's very unenthusiastic, I have to say. He's probably the least enthusiastic patient I've ever had. Okay, a little injection here. I definitely think he's going to look a lot younger than what he thinks. He's definitely going to look at least 10 years younger, if not more. Okay, Neil, well, that's it. All done. I'm happy with how it's turned out now.
You're happy, I'm happy.
Okay.
One thing Julie's not happy about is how her lack of exercise has affected her sense of well-being. But personal trainer Andreas is about to change that with a fitness routine that Julie can easily do at home.
Hey Julie, how you doing?
Hey, how are you? Good, thanks.
It'll strengthen and build her core muscles, and in less than 2 weeks, she should see some real improvements to that tummy.
Turn, half squat down, pick the ball up, turn. Come down, 10 more, throw harder. Here, keep your eyes forward. That's better, that's it. That's all what you need to do.
It's day 5 and country bloke Neil is starting to see the benefits of his team's hard work.
I really didn't think it'd be anywhere near as involved. Everybody's been so particular. It has got pretty involved. You know, like actually, I think I look pretty amazing now, considering to what I was. I suppose I do feel younger, you know. It's going to take a little bit of time to gel in. And in a few days of looking in the mirror and looking totally different, but look in the mirror, you look younger, you feel younger, you know, and I feel a lot better.
While Neil comes to grips with his newfound youth, leading stylist Jane Johnston is going to show Julie how to get the right fit for that figure.
I'd say your figure type is an hourglass. And what that means is it's good proportion in that bust and hips generally about the same measurement, and you've got a neat little waist. I'm just going to show Julie a couple of dresses to wear that really enhance her waist area and just work with her proportions. I think you've got gorgeous shapy legs, but I think what's going to be more flattering and will lengthen your body will be a slightly longer line. So remember when you had your denim skirt, how it was quite short?
Yes.
So this dress, I think, finds the better length on your leg. It's lengthening of your torso, which makes you look longer and taller. This opens it up and balances your hips, and that's the main thing to keep in mind, is balancing it. We still get that sort of nice area through here, creating that sort of waisted area. Again, it's that nice deep V, which balances out. Again, we're giving you that nice little waist. And then the skirt just sort of skims your hips, so it's not too tight just through there.
Jane is so professional in what she does. It was so nice to see how you can be fitted in a garment that fits well, looks good, and yeah, the colouring also great.
Coming up, Julie's eye-opening experience continues.
Yeah, so we're going to get rid of all of that.
Back.
While Neil gets a glimpse of his inner self.
Fingers underneath your chin. Empty the lungs, empty, empty. Inhale through your nose.
Neil and Julie are a long way from home and without each other on this 10-day makeover. Although Neil was initially a reluctant country bloke, he's now cruising. But what will happen when he comes face to face with a facial? It's day 6 and beauty expert Kathy Savage wants to rejuvenate Neil's tired old skin and hopefully knock a few more years off his age.
Oh, really?
Hello.
Hello.
How are you, Sarah?
I'm good, how are you?
This is Neil.
Yeah, hi Sarah. How you
Good
going?
to see you. How are you feeling?
Yeah, pretty good, thanks, yeah.
What we're going to do is a peel. Don't look so scared. It's actually painless. It's going to help super hydrate, moisturise your skin, and then I'm going to put you underneath the Omnilux machine. And what that's going to do is just help to stimulate the collagen within your skin and just make your skin just look really fantastic.
I've never seen you look so excited.
First up, lactic acid is applied to begin the process of peeling back the outer layer of Neil's tough skin.
Probably can't feel anything yet, but you'll probably notice the slight tingling starting to kick in.
Are we going to burn him?
The acid only takes a few minutes to do its job, and the dead skin simply wipes off.
We need to make sure that there's no sort of old, dried patches. We don't want the peel to stick to certain areas of the skin.
Careful of that word, old. Some people are a bit sensitive to that.
Then it's straight under the Omnilux machine for 20 minutes.
And all that's happening is that it's emitting energy into your skin. Your skin naturally bounces that back and the machine bounces it back into your skin again.
From farm to facial, and maybe Neil is finally kicking back.
I think he is actually loving this whole process. On the outside, it's all very cool cucumber, but I think he's loving it.
So as Neil settles in, Julie's off to Silkwood for a second time. With her brow lift on the mend, it's time to treat her sun-damaged skin.
To look 10 years younger, it would boost your confidence, and that would be important to me, to have a little bit more confidence.
So, are you ready?
Ready.
Okay, I can see you've been elsewhere. How's everything going?
Getting there.
Fantastic. Give me a smile here. Give me a big smile. Yeah, so we're going to get rid of all of that, and we're going to just make that nice and open-eyed and smooth. Now, if you feel anything, you stop me. I don't want to find out later it hurt.
No.
Botox and fillers will give Julie's face a fresher and more defined look.
So we're just creating a very pretty, sort of natural outline.
For Julie, this will definitely take years off her polled age.
It's automatically fantastic to see this pretty rim, this beautiful definition, and what a difference it makes, looking at definition versus no definition.
While Julie enjoys the instant benefits of looking younger, Neil's working on feeling younger with his fitness and de-stress routine.
Man, this is Scott. He's going to look after you today.
Scott.
Nice to meet you, Neil. How are you doing?
All right, thanks, yeah.
So do you know what you've got yourself into here?
No, I don't really, no.
Okay, well, what we're going to do here is we're going to kind of take an inward journey. We're going to get inside of you and start to work on the inside of you, from not only the mind, but on the body, on the organs and so forth. So we're going to put you in a pretty extreme situation. We're going to take you through a series of movements and hopefully achieve that goal. What I want you to do is bend your knees as much as you have to get your stomach absolutely glued under your thighs.
It may not look like an extreme situation, but with the temperature set at over 40 degrees, this Bikram yoga session is guaranteed to make Neil sweat while he stretches.
And empty the lungs, empty, empty. Inhale through your nose. Now bring your elbows up.
Not only will it help Neil eliminate toxins, but the heat will help him relax and lose some of that tension.
Lift your rib cage up. Lift up out of the lower back. Lock those knees. Keep looking back. Way back.
I think Andreas is trying to point out to me, I think that there are other options.
Arms up, way up. Open your heart and lungs up. Lift up, way up, down.
You definitely have to help your body to feel younger doing yoga. It was pretty difficult for me to get it.
How you doing, Neil?
No good.
You're going to feel great later. Nice. Arms down by your side.
Yeah,
Namaste, everyone. Congratulations, you just made it through your first Bikram yoga.
Let it help up. That'd have to be the slackest yoga you ever saw, wouldn't it?
Julie's also feeling the heat. She knows her sun-damaged skin is making her look and feel old.
I don't mind if I don't get rid of my wrinkles totally, but I'd like to enhance my features that little bit more so I do look maybe 10 years younger.
On day 8, Will Fennell's got a few tricks up his sleeve that may just get her over the line.
Her skin is the one thing that makes her way older than what she really is. I didn't think she was 49. I thought she was way older than 49. So what we're going to do today is skin needling. Have you heard about skin needling?
No, I haven't.
So what it does is it uses a fine needle on a roller to roll over the skin, and it causes little holes in the skin. So then the skin actually produces collagen and fills those holes. Julie needs a derma roller because her skin is really crepey. So we can lift it and pull it, but that skin is still going to look fine and crepey. What we want to actually do is fill it up, actually plump it out. Feel good?
Really nice, yep.
Once Will's done the initial treatment, Julie can continue the derma roller combined with copper peptide cream at home.
So what copper peptides are, little copper molecules. So we've made the little hole into the skin, they get right down, and what we know copper does is stimulates the production of collagen. So we've made perfect little pathways for the copper to get down into the skin. I think my #1 beauty secret is sunscreen. Protect your skin from the sun and it won't age. There's no secret there. We know this is the case, but people still refuse to put sunscreen on. They use lotions and potions that cost hundreds and hundreds of dollars, but don't put any sunscreen. Sunscreen's very inexpensive. It is the cheapest and best beauty advice I can give.
As day 8 draws to an end, Neil's got time to reflect on how he's found the journey so far.
Yeah, this whole 10 days experience here, I was so sceptical to start with. I really didn't even want to do it. But now, yeah, there has been a totally unbelievable experience, and I've got so much out of a lot of it. I am sort of used to being on my own, but it does give you time to reflect a bit. And during those reflections, I'm thinking, well, this is an experience of a lifetime, really. Looking at the difference that it's made has just opened my eyes up. Yeah, who knows, you know, you might get addicted to it. Put it this way, I won't want to start looking older again now that I've come back, will I?
Coming up, the makeover moment of truth.
Wow, look at you. Woo woo.
On day one, this is what city folk had to say about our duo from the bush.
I think he's about 63.
I think her age is about 61.
Very much over the hill.
Day 9 and the final touches are being put in place before Queensland couple Julie and Neil get to see themselves. For Neil, it means a long overdue visit to the dentist.
I'd say we've got to allocate a couple of hours.
Really?
Yeah, we've got to fill them up, get them nice and smooth, match them up, get you looking good.
Okay.
Well, the treatment outline for Neil today is to build up those areas where he wore off the enamel and also sort of try and reshape those 2 front teeth that are sticking out. So there's a fair bit of restorative work today, a lot of, you know, fine fillings, a lot of shaping, you know, very meticulous stuff. So I'm being quite conservative with where you've abraded these teeth, so there's no point cutting them any further. We're just going to rebuild what you've lost. Good. Open wide for me. Here we go. On that right side, we're going to rebuild that enamel that you've worn down. Hang in there. Hang tight. You're doing beautifully, mate. Okay, Neil. That's perfect, mate. We did a lot of work there. Ready to have a look, mate?
What am I looking at?
Well, the fruits of our labour, you know? Big smile.
Holy... No, I would not say that. Gee.
You can, they'll probably
Holy
edit it.
shit. That's just unbelievable. Jeez, I nearly look like a normal person.
You look more than a normal, mate. You look great. You're a handsome man. Now he's actually realised what a nice smile can do for his persona.
Jeez, I don't know how many years since I've had teeth like that. Never.
Yeah. He's definitely got 10 years with his smile alone.
When hairstylist Troy first met Julie, it was all about colour and how to give her a more youthful look.
It's going to be exciting to see what Troy's got in store for my hair, colour-wise, and also how he's going to shape it.
You happy?
I am.
You seem like you've got more confidence.
I have.
Julie once worked as a hairdresser herself, so she's got a pretty good idea of what she likes and what she doesn't.
Over the years, I have tried numerous other colours, but I feel that is pretty much blonde for me.
I'm thinking of giving her a much heavier fringe, keeping it long, and I've got these most amazing hair pieces that I'm actually going to put into her hair that I use for when I do all my photo shoots. She's going to look like Lara Bingle. How are you feeling?
I reckon probably go short.
Oh, really?
Take all my length, yep.
Wow, so now you want to go short. All right, we're going to flip a coin. And that's going to decide whether I get my way or whether you get your way, basically.
Heads for short and wispy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's tails.
Wow.
But this has got tails on the other side too.
Oh, it does not.
Oh, why
It does
did you
not.
do that?
Show me. It does not.
But once she's in Troy's hands, anything can happen. Her hair is his canvas. Neil's used to low-maintenance hair thanks to wife Julie's hair-cutting skills. But expert stylist Julianne thinks he needs a slicker look.
Listen, what I think is we've just got to get your hair looking a bit sharper, you know? So I just think it looks all a bit fluffy, you know? What I'm trying to achieve here with the haircut with Neil is just something that's a lot tighter through the sides, a lot cleaner.
But it's his hair colour where Julianne thinks she can really make a difference.
We're going to break it up. We're going to make it look a lot more natural. So his hair looks like it's naturally sun-lightened. I'm really excited about tomorrow. I think Julie's going to get a big shock. He looks like a beautiful, handsome man.
It's the day of reckoning for Neil and Julie. How will they be judged? We'll find out soon. But right now, two teams of experts are flat out putting together the finishing touches.
10 days of a few little minor hardships, not having to work and getting results like this, you know, you'd be an idiot not to be happy about it, wouldn't you?
I couldn't pinpoint one thing to sort of say I like that best because it's a whole package and it's really great.
Wow, look at you. Woo woo.
Kath, so fresh face.
Yes, his skin has come up so amazingly well. He looks a lot younger. We've given him some anti-aging treatments, some anti-inflammatories, and I think he looks sensational.
He does. And his hair, it's just shorter, sharper, colour's great.
Yep, that was the whole idea. I just gave it a bit more direction, just a bit punchier. I made the colour look a lot more natural, which I think works really well with his skin tone. I think it's successful. I think he looks a lot younger.
Yeah, definitely. And the outfit, Ken?
The scarf is gone.
The scarf is not
We've
there.
farewelled the scarf, but we've moved on to the pochette.
Right.
He's in a league of his own.
So the pochette being the handkerchief in the pocket.
The handkerchief. Decorative, but functional.
You must be dying to have a look at yourself.
Well, it's been a while. Wouldn't hurt.
Would you like to?
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Let me at him.
Ready?
Yeah, right.
3, 2, 1.
Holy jeez. Where'd you get him from? Yeah, I think he's done a marvellous job. It's a bit like environmentally friendly recycling, isn't it? Out with the old me, in with the new. Yeah, big difference.
From a reluctant, ordinary country bloke to this, his team has done wonders. Those crooked teeth are straight again. With Botox and fillers, the wrinkles have disappeared and his hair is shining thanks to a touch of colour and a slick cut. The daggy country clothes have gone and he's wearing a clean, casual look without a scarf. He's every inch a new man, inside and out.
Well, I hope you've had fun, because we've had fun with you.
Oh, I have had fun. I've had a bit of fun, had a few good laughs, yeah.
That's good.
With yous.
Not quite over. There is one thing we still have to do. We need to go back out into the public and they're going to have another crack at guessing your age.
No, we don't have to do that, do we? Yous are unreal.
But how do you think you'll go this time?
I'll knock him over, I think, this time.
I think he's about 46.
Early to mid 40s, I'd say 43.
45 maybe? 48.
Yeah, it's pretty good overall package.
Well, Neil was reluctant when he started this makeover, but he's definitely pleased with the outcome. But will Julie be happy with her result? Shut up. Wow. Queensland couple Neil and Julie are nearly at the end of their 10 years younger challenge. Neil was a reluctant makeover subject, but 10 days later, he couldn't be happier. So has Julie's team managed to put the smile back on her dial? Shut up. Wow. Jane, what a gorgeous dress.
Doesn't she look gorgeous?
Yeah.
Love Julie.
There is an hourglass figure happening there.
That's it. Just had to be unearthed.
Are you dying to see yourself?
I am so dying to see myself.
Are you?
Yes.
Right, let's do it, shall we? On 3, 2, 1.
Can't believe that. I'm speechless. So much younger. Wow. It's great. I love it.
skin, everything. It's just, thank you.
It's our pleasure.
So much can happen in just 10 days. Julie's sun-damaged complexion has a new lease on life thanks to a skin peel and a subtle Botox treatment. Her hair colour is lighter and styled to give her a natural look, and she's dressed to show off that hourglass figure. But how will the public see it?
I would say probably in her late 40s.
39.
I think she's 42. I think she's 39. I'm thinking maybe 47, 48, somewhere around there, high 40s. Yeah, but gorgeous.
Julie's looking hot and she's dressed to kill. But now it's crunch time. What will happen when she comes face to face with the all-new and improved Neil?
It's been a long 10 days, hasn't it, Neil?
Sure has. Seems like a half a year.
Does it? How keen are you to see Julie?
Yeah, pretty keen. Let's get it happening.
Okay. It's time to reveal the new Julie. Let me just get that lipstick off you there. You really planted one on him, Julie.
That's the other makeup, won't it?
Yeah. So what do you think of your new gorgeous wife?
Beautiful.
So you pleased?
Yeah, very nice. Nice dress, eh?
It is a lovely dress. What do you think of Neil?
Oh, he looks really great. Yep, he looks so much younger. Great smile. His teeth are so different, yeah.
Should we reveal your new ages?
Well, that'll be interesting.
That
All right. Okay. Everybody ready?
Yeah,
Julie, when we first polled the public, they thought on average your age was 55. They now think that you look 43, which is 12 years younger.
Congratulations.
Neil, when we first took you out into the public, they guessed your age as being 59. We took the new Neil out. They now think that you're 48, which is 11 years off. Nice work, but that makes Julie the winner. Oh, they're very happy, aren't they?
Our 10-day makeover has made a massive difference to Julie and Neil. When they started this challenge, our country couple were afraid they'd lost their shine. But just look at them now. No longer reluctant, Neil's a new man. At 48, he's lost 11 years in just 10 days. But Julie's team have pipped him at the post. They've managed to shed an extraordinary 12 years. At 43, this country gal is not only glamorous, she's simply glowing.
We've got one more surprise for you guys. We've brought your family here today. Yay! For more photos of the couple's amazing transformation, visit yahoo7.com.au/TV.